Welcome to this new episode. Today I would like to recommend you a book that I think is really valuable for parents, teachers, and everyone involved with kids. The book is called Value Creation Kit: The Healthy Struggles Your Children Need to Succeed by Scott Donnell and Benson. The book starts with a note to the reader and refers to a story called the butterfly story. Maybe you have already heard of it. A man finds a butterfly stuck in a cocoon, trying to break free. He has compassion and doesn't want to see the creature struggle. Motivated by goodwill and hoping to eliminate pain, the man tears open the cocoon and sets the butterfly free. In the process, the butterfly is limited and forever earthbound. Nature intended for the butterfly to struggle and strengthen its wings, ensuring a lifetime of flight. By eliminating struggle, the butterfly will never succeed or know its intended destiny. This story is basically the bedrock of this book. So, because many of us want to remove struggle from the children they love, we tear away the tension and remove their obstacles, hoping to fast-track them to success. We aim to set them free. But in the process, we clip their wings. Despite our best intentions, unless they struggle, they never experience flight or know their intended destinies. Our children are designed to experience healthy struggle. It's what they need to succeed. By inviting the correct challenges and obstacles, we set them up to win in work and life. Proper tension produces qualities like grit, discipline, and self-worth. These attributes grow their belief and capabilities, helping them soar into success. Without healthy struggle, there's no opportunity for capability, confidence, or value creation. As a result, there's no chance at true happiness either. The authors also quote Tony Robbins here, since he said in an interview that he always tells people if they want to know the secret of happiness, he can give you one word. Tony Robbins said, progress. Progress equals happiness. Simply put, healthy struggle is an essential part of truly happy kids. This can be shown in the following graphic, which shows the value creation cycle. Healthy struggle creates the opportunity for kids to develop new capabilities. Once that new capability is acquired, then confidence is built. This sets the stage for a child to create value from their newly developed capability. Repeating this cycle over time will set children up to create massive value in the world around them. Children need these healthy struggles to succeed while they are young to win as adults. In many ways, society is hardwired to sabotage kids. We insulate and isolate them from struggle, and as a result, we rob them of their chances to succeed. So instead, parents say maybe things like, I don't want my kids to have to deal with these things I had to deal with as a child. I just want my kids to have all the opportunities I never had. I want my children to have the stuff that I never had as a kid. Be careful what you wish for, because these struggles made you who you are today. In this book, Scott and Lee also aspire to launch a significantly higher percentage of kids and teens into the world with financial competence, confidence, and value creation mindset. They started a company called GravyStack. So like stacking gravy is simply a metaphor for kids to build more value over time. They call GravyStack as the world's most fun bank account for kids. It's an app, and the app is used like a game, and it teaches financial competency and life skills to the next generation. The mission is simple. They want to create 50 million financially competent kids ready to succeed in the real world. And in the process, they want to give freedom back to their busy parents. So, GravyStack app includes 100 fun games and real-life missions. Each one helps kids become financially competent and capable of creating value in the world. Starting from the very first time they'll use the app, they'll be encouraged to earn, save, and spend wisely, but in a gamified way. Then, as they continue engaging with the app, they learn to invest, get challenged to share, and be equipped with how to protect themselves online. All this education is ultimately designed to help them create value at home and in the world around them. This book can be used in 3 ways effectively, either as a roadmap, as a tool, or as a mindset. A roadmap is only valuable when there is a clear path towards a goal worth reaching. The goal is to raise confident, capable kids prepared to create value in the world. The book outlines simple tips and techniques to refer back to. A mindset is the lens through which you see the world and change your state to excel in that world. The book teaches you and your kids how to adopt a mindset of creating value. Your new mindset will shift how you see your world and the opportunities readily available to you and your kids. The authors call the ideas and philosophies that make up the banking app the GravyStack Method. It's a simple, sustainable way to teach your kids to create value. There are 4 main building blocks to it: value creation, house rules, financial competency, and healthy struggle. Well, let's be honest. Most adults never learn these important lessons. It takes us years to understand the value of money and how to create value in the world for other people. The only way we learn this truth is through healthy struggle and making mistakes. Most of our parents thought that protecting us from the struggle was the most loving thing to do. Yeah. Struggle is our friend and a teacher. In the book, you can also find a QR code that leads you directly to the GravyStack app. But I think it's now called the dinnertable app. The purpose of school is not just to get good grades, diploma, college degree, or a job. Unfortunately, the school system has become synonymous with memorization rather than gaining useful life skills and creating value. Imagine if your kids based their primary motivation on the value they create in the world rather than what others think of them. There are 3 types of value that can be created. Number 1, material value. Number 2, emotional value. Number 3, spiritual value. Creating value in the world has to be done in a win-win way, not win-lose. There should always be positive value created. Material value means the positive value created by what you create and produce. For example, this is where you exchange your best efforts for something of material value. Although we often think of this as money, it can be anything of material value. How much you get paid for your best efforts depends on the perceived value of the person paying you. Having conversations with your kids about money through the lens of creating value will improve their relationship with money now and throughout their lives. Emotional value. Emotional value is the positive value created by how you think and feel and how you make others think and feel. Simply put, we have the power to choose how our minds see the world. When you increase positive emotional energy, it does 2 things. First, it energizes everything you personally do to create value in the world. And as a result, you create that value faster. Second, it allows you to infuse more positive emotional energy into everyone you interact with. The possibilities for creating positive emotional value are endless, whether in a one-on-one interaction within groups or at scale. For example, if a child becomes a musician, they have the potential to positively impact the emotional energy of millions of people. The same thing applies to uplifting movies. If a child becomes an actor, creating more emotional value is one of the most important activities we can do. Spiritual value is the positive value created by how you live and love others and your connection to something higher. When spiritual value is created, People take the focus off themselves and connect with something bigger. This larger mission provides us with a sense of purpose. One of the best signs of maturity in children and teens is their ability to learn and practice empathy, compassion, and selflessness. Sadly, some people never reach this stage. We call them narcissists. As we develop in this area, we begin to ask questions like, why am I here? Who created all of this? Is there a purpose for my life? Where should I invest my time? Spiritual values also when you lift others up. One of the greatest signs of creating spiritual value is joy. When we connect to something or someone beyond ourselves, there's an immediate sense of relief and release. Helping others to do this creates even more joy for others and for ourselves. Joy comes when you realize it's not all about you, and it's not all up to you to fix it. When you realize you have a greater purpose, the weight falls off. Letting go of control and changing our perspective frees us. This is the benefit of creating spiritual value. True joy. Oh my God, this is so wonderful. The potential to create spiritual value begins when we realize things are not happening to us, but for us. We create spiritual value for others as we encourage them, lift them up, love them, and remind them there is more in store for their life than the current struggle they face. Amen. When most people hear the idea of creating money, they immediately think about money. However, money is merely the outcome of producing material value. There are also many things more valuable than money, such as relationships, love, and physical and mental health. Most people spend time trying to earn more money rather than create more value. We can get caught up living paycheck to paycheck, or worse, suffering in debt. The temptation to exchange time and effort for money rather than focusing on creating more and more value in the world. You could, for example, ask yourself, does this decision add value to myself and others? Is what I'm doing right now adding the maximum value it could? Or could I invest my energy in a more valuable way? Your children have infinite value as human beings. This can never be taken away. Self-worth and value creation are two different things. Encourage your kids to ignore chasing value from popularity, social status, social highlight reels, etc. That only leads to victim mindset and low self-esteem. A friend of Scott called Yukai Chu was involved in creating the GravyStack app, and he said, the primary goal for us was to create an environment where kids were intrinsically motivated to learn and grow their financial competency. This means integrating 4 components: epic meaning, empowerment, curiosity, and community. Extrinsic motivation tactics like scarcity or avoidance don't work well if parents have to force their kids into learning about money. Financial competence works only if your kids are intrinsically motivated. The GravyStack app is designed to make learning financial competency fun and rewarding for your kids. Intrinsic motivation is the carrot on the stick that the kids hold out for themselves. This is just the beginning of presenting valuable information out of this book. How this knowledge can be applied in your family or even in a school setting is what I'm going to tell you in the next video. Thanks for listening, and until next time.